For the first time, we had cinema stakeholders from cinema exhibitors, builders, investors, filmmakers, studio, policymakers. Everybody met in Africa for the first time, and Ghana should be proud that Ghana, first of all, came up with the idea and agenda, and we invited all of Africa to come and join us to look at how can we improve the quality of content that is coming from the continent, and also how can we improve distribution and cinema infrastructure, because obviously if you take the case of Ghana, apart from Accra and Kumasi, we don't have cinemas in any other place in Africa. So the regular Ghanaian has never been to the cinema, and that's something that we need to change, and that's replicated over all of Africa. So last year we had the first ever Africa Cinema Summit. It was a big success. Everyone in the world was talking about it, and it's important that we move on and build upon the wins from last year. So today we are here to announce that the second edition of the Africa Cinema Summit is back. This year it will happen from the 7th to the 10th of October. We are asking every Ghanaian, every filmmaker, every stakeholder to register. Go to www.africacinemasummit.com and register and attend. Last year there was a lot of business opportunities, there were a lot of collaborations, a lot of stories that came out of the festival, out of the summit last year, and we are looking to go even bigger this year. So that's why we are here today to launch the Africa Cinema Summit 2024. Well, you cannot solve a 100-year or over 60-year problem with one event. I think the first step is even recognizing that there is a problem and then coming up with solutions. So the Africa Cinema Summit is not a magic wand that will bring cinemas in all of the regions overnight. However, what it will do is to attract the people who have the money to invest, to attract the money that will go into films, to make better films, because always demand sometimes pushes supply. And so if Ghanaians are hungry for Ghanaian films and talking about it, and if families are looking to go out and they think about cinema, going to the cinema or going to watch a Ghanaian film as one of the things they can do, then naturally the supply will show up, as in if the investor thinks that if I put my money here, I'll make my money back, then the investment will flow. So the Africa Cinema Summit really is not, again, to reiterate, not a magic wand. However, it is the first and largest gathering of cinema stakeholders to deliberate. And some things that are interesting, we had some commitment. This is a long journey, but we had some key commitments last year. For instance, Silverbird committed to start to show, sell African snacks and Ghanaian snacks in their cinemas, and that's one of the things that will create jobs and also grow the space, and I'm happy about that. A lot of businesses, now Silverbird attested to this, that now they are using an African software made right here, whereas first they were using software made from other parts of the world. So this is a big success. Film One also committed to distribute more Ghanaian films, and we all know that we can see the results from some of those things already happening. The Akwemu area came and committed that they are putting aside land so that investors who want to invest in the space, in cinema and studios, can come and build there. So those are some of the big successes that came out of the Africa Cinema Summit, and we are looking to build on those successes this year.
Okay.